Welcome to NXT 325-25 edition. Tonight, it's double trouble for Stephanie Vaquer as she has to put both the NXT Women's and NXT North American titles at stake. Jaida Parker going after the former, Fallon Henley invoking a rematch clause for the latter. And we're kicking it off with Jaida Parker challenging Steph Vaquer for the women's title of NXT. Here comes the Dark Angel. And the harder to hold on to the top, and the harder it is to stay on the top and stay on top, especially if you're a doubles champ.
San Fernando, Chile. She is the NXT Women's North American champion, Stephanie. Good some of our statisticians go back and really. This is it. Oh, yes, man. As the statisticians go back, no one has successfully defended two different titles in one recent memory is Seth Rollins, double champions in 2015, champions in 2019, Becky Lynch, Money in the Bank, 2019. No one can do it. Can Stephanie Vaquer do it?
Yeah, let's think back to Seth's attempt in 2015. He dropped the U.S. title to John Cena.
You defended your TV twice. Yes, indeed, with Martel as well as Henry Sapp.
And then he lost, and then he would hold on to the WWE title against Sting. Scoop and a slam. No, John has not responded to me, Nikki. Another slam by the challenger. Shanley, nice takedown by Vaquer, going for leg scissors. Turns into a knee bar. You see the women's locker room in the back watching on. Kalani Jordan Grace, Lola Vice, Jakara Jackson, Lash Legend. Nice, Mystica into a schoolgirl. Nope. O'Connor roll. Nope. Didn't get all of it.
Something great we just talked about. Stephanie Vaquer could actually lose it all. We're even talking about that. She could lose both her titles tonight.
Down goes Vaquer. By scissors by the challenger. Stack pin. Nope. Roll up by Parker, and Vaquer kicks out. Vaquer gets free. Whip reverse. Work Harana. Doesn't get all of it, but she gets just enough. Clothesline. Forearm. Back kick. Whip into the corner. Parker floats over and drops herself on the shoulders and lower back of Vaquer. And Parker going to work, focusing on that spot.
I bet you could buy the whole team new fleet with all that money you saved.
Nancy Dawson is passive progressive.
Backbreaker.
So she takes it out on those who do.
She look at private coaching with that. Maybe he'll score a goal. I figured you'd want the whole world since you stayed hundreds with progressive. How many tickets, two, please?
Don't be passive progressive.
Two for Becky.
Drivers who switch could save hundreds.
Vaquer in trouble. Nice take down of the champion. Cover 1, 2, no.
Simple form 1040 returns only. See if you qualify at TurboTax.com/free. I can file for free.
Now this is taxes. File for free with TurboTax Revision.
Parker really focusing heavily on that injured back of Stephanie Vaquer. And you think Fallon Henley will see the bullseye on that one when they face off in the main event tonight over the North American Women's title. Forearm shots for Vaquer as she continues to fire back, as she starts firing back. But how much damage is done to that back, to that upper back and shoulder spot? Forearms. Kick to the gut by the challenger. Vaquer and Parker for the women's title. Cover 1, 2, no.
Moisturizing body wash isn't a myth, it's needed.
Stranglehold. This Saturday, it's off to the paper clip, that being Martinsville for the Xfinity. The big paper clip. Close the end of the corner goes the champion, and again. Challenger has been in control throughout the break, with a few exceptions of a few offensive spurts by the champion. Into the corner. Back pin. Parker reverses. 2, nope. Backstabber. 1, 2, nope. Boot to the face by the champion. Head scissors. Into the Suzuki style arm breaker on the ropes. I know, I've seen that before. Coming off crossbody. She's going to dial it up. 619. Seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10.
Consistency creates championship results. Who's able to weather this storm early.
Suplex counter into a Falcon Arrow. 2, nope. Spinebuster, got it.
Shaking the spine of the champion is the challenger. And Jaida Parker could be closing in.
Uh-oh. Jordan Grace. Was number if not, Sampson clutch, leg cross. Got it! Give an assist to Grace or not, Stephanie Vaquer is going to stand and deliver. Or with at least the women's title in her possession still. Oh, hold on, Rob. Want to hop in, buddy? Went for the hypnotic, and instead she got trapped with a leg cross Sampson clutch. What the? Fatal influence from behind. The hordes of hostility going after Vaquer, so she's not up to 100%. So she's even worse going to the North American title match later tonight. The deck is now heavily stacked against Vaquer. No boy, tensions mounting between Trick and Javon. Pull the trigger on the heel turn for Trick already.
It's a chance to thing, dog. You wouldn't understand. Tonight, I will.
Won't count on it.
It's fascinating for me to sit here and talk to you about this stuff because you were married to somebody in a contentious relationship.
More like you hate his fucking guts. Still.
No one was safe when CM Punk had a microphone. Triple H and I know firsthand.
The wife's the one who runs the show anyway, right? You're being hated.
I forgot those words, and don't worry.
So if you guys could keep that up for about 2 minutes and 15 seconds, you last 1 second longer than one thing.
Up next, exclusive sit down with Ricky Saints, aka Ricky Starks.
We're game for every style.
here.
No, I have to change louder.
This is chair rates. Lobbyists are off limits.
Well, there's no rule about it against my cards.
I do. Not my first chair rating.
Every style, every home. Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by funding our home and auto insurance.
It's pronounced Liberty. Liberty. Nice guy, kid. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Liberty.
Beach chop. Crispy. Creamy. Irresistible. Irresistible.
Yeah, toothpaste that does not whiten. Work. Basic toothpaste stops their talk. Crest goes deeper to solve the long version and saves the teeth. Off your teeth in 1 day. What is that? Music.
You gotta see this.
One of 5 immersive worlds in Epic Universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort.
Diaper rash suck. We got you, baby. Huggies Skin Essentials is the only diaper with skin protect line that helps block moisture and runny mess away from baby's skin. So you're free to baby out. Almost 90 difference.
Ain't that the craziest thing? Watch 24/7. New episode Thursday at 8, 7 cents.
Breaking news, Charlotte State Councilman Charles Vaquer stepping down to go work as President Donald Trump's number 2 in the Federal Transit Administration, the latest at 10.
Stay on this App Store and Google Play. Zaxby's milkshakes come in strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, and birthday cake. And they're served with real whipped cream, rainbow sprinkles, and a cherry on top. And the cherry on top of that cherry on top? Zaxby's milkshakes are back. Strong with its own crew. Let it out. Okay, everyone. Time is running out for our best deals on Ranger. Now, an American best-selling truck for 48 years. Ford F-Series. Hurry, now get 2.9% for 72 months plus 10,624 in total savings on select F-150 trucks. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer. Days like this, the anticipations have the fun. The call to adventure. Possibilities in every direction.
Damn right they should.
The story should bring that. Even the true ones. And always, already, you can't wait until next time. The first catch is the biggest catch of the season. This is where it starts. Academy Sports and Outdoors. The fun of it. Saturday Ministry Award in the Martin Road round. Whether it's a open bay and being a competition, integrity is all part of the Saturday, 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific. See.
Yes, flashes. It's your news check is like Gigi and Taylor have a match against the TNA Tag Team Champions this Thursday when it should be against the match. Maybe Taylor is tired of giving the medical tag team opportunities. Just to think about. First, we're going to defeat Ash and Heather, and then we're going to get a title shot and bring those TNA Tag Team titles to NXT. Whatever. But legally, and I have been a real tag team longer than anyone in this room. You don't think girls to a woman's job.
Looks like there's some tension amongst the women again. I was afraid of this. I mean, bad enough when the men's tag team ranks get tense.
Look, guys, we're gonna be talking about everybody in the locker room, everybody on high alert, taking their line.
Someone kill Marshall.
The same can be said for what happened earlier today. With Ricky Saints, we were brutally interrupted. Ricky Saints, I have been waiting for this moment to sit down with you since you arrived a little over a month ago. Last Tuesday, I had your first singles win. I mean, so many big moments, but some in the locker room have been saying you don't belong here. Tensions are high, stand and deliver season. Is that white noise, or are you able to use that as motivation?
It's a little bit of both. Okay? I think it's funny because there are superstars back there in that block room that had a head start on me. And it wasn't until I showed up that they decided to up their game. I think you and the WWE Universe is quickly finding out just how confident I am as a performer.
Oh, shit.
Confidence scares people. You know that, babe. So that's what I've been dealing with all my life. So coming here was nothing new, nothing different.
Where do you find that inner self-confidence?
You know, that when I was breaking into wrestling, I actually lived in my car.
Really?
Yeah. And there were times where I did not know how I was going to eat for that weekend. There was times where I didn't have money to buy clothes. But at the end of those days, the only thing that I actually had was my self-confidence.
Mm-hmm.
The confidence in the fact that I knew that I was going to get out of the situation and it would all work out. And that's the reason why I'm sitting here with you right now. The reason why I'm here at NXT, here at WWE, because of my self-confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I wear scars and battle wounds as pride. What the? John, I will take it. I'm trying to conduct an interview with Ricky. Hey. Relax. I'm just gonna sit down. Please.
And now Sean Spears coming out, the North American Men's Champion.
Why don't you think that I asked you to be in the car? Because you're not telling you no. So I thought, no. Remember the conversation in Philly? The one not too long ago, actually? How many times, Ricky, have I had to talk you off a metaphorical ledge? How many you didn't believe yourself? All the advice that I've given you over the years. Now, the reason I didn't ask you is because sadly you're still the same guy that I left over a year ago. Nothing's changed. This arrogance of yours is a plague everywhere you go. And everywhere you go, all you do is create a nice long line of enemies. Ricky. And it's all you're doing. You know what's so weird about that? You don't understand the fact that if you want to be number one here in NXT or WWE, you gotta make some enemies. Oh, I've heard the same thing throughout my career. You want to make friends or you want to make money. That's exactly my point with you. Exactly my point. Look at me, Ricky. I am a champion here at WWE, and I have three of my best friends who I consider family right beside me. They are the reason that you have that championship, and I'm going to be the reason that I take it from you. You get that? So you're coming for this championship. Yes, and you're sure you want to do that. Even though you and I damn well know what the outcome's going to be. Do not add me to that long list of enemies. No one can love. In case it doesn't work out here, you could always go back. Oh, never mind. We both know you burnt every bridge.
Dumbass.
Well, I guess I better win then, huh?
But really, what is he doing? Bro, you can't be for real. He is.
That depends.
In due time, we'll realize that he ain't the guy right here. Don't sweat. Someone's not y'all's match. Let's get it.
Ricky is literally pointing in the picture right now. That's exactly what you did. That's got so.
2 more words out of you, and you're gonna get knocked out again.
Oh boy.
Talk to Cat like that. Oh yeah? Or Ethan with that. Ethan, what the hell is your problem? That's not how we handle things here.
This isn't a classroom, Professor. This is the real world. But you know better. Listen, they're young. them that their words actually have consequences. You know what? I actually forgot that your dead-end university is closed.
Oh, that's how you feel?
Yes.
Maybe I should teach them about sensitive tough guys like you who can't handle the truth.
Uh-oh.
We'll see. Yeah, I guess we will. I gotta go back to this. Come on.
Listen, wait, but I know what happened last week, but this is what they just told us, right? We're not two individuals, but two minds intertwined. And no one's more connected than the bodacious belly boys of NXT. What do you say, boys?
The Motor City Machine Guns, me and Hank and Tank.
City machine guns are here in the corner. Well, let's do it.
Oh, it's a charge. Okay. Had Ken in the corner, Josh. Yes. We're facing the male half of the metaphor coming up. Someone contain Marshall.
24-hour moisturizing body wash, 4 times the moisturizer of your old body wash.
And just 12 ingredients.
That's right. Clean moisturizing body wash isn't a myth, it's native.
This is the story of the one. The one knows that when the big game is days away, the unexpected can put everything on the line. But with a solid game plan and a teammate like Ranger, that she can rely on to deliver the product she needs when she needs it, she's confident that she will.
What are those two the goons are always traveling around with Wesley?
Get Ranger.com for just how Ranger, for the ones who get it done.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, she came out fighting. 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, "Good, all right, we save you a lot of money. Save that extra $200 to $300 a month." And then you do the math. The money we're able to save with using GoodRx. We're able to do all these extra activities. She can take on to the football stadium that she can. So it puts less stress on her mental, and it puts less stress on her bodies.
It's a wonderful world. There's no clusters. Eastern senses.
If I had to choose as to who was a better heel, I'm going to be blunt. Dave Bautista was flimsy as a heel. He wasn't great as a babyface either, but the point still applies. His heel stint from 2009 to 2010, and then when he came back for a brief run in 2014, was flimsy. Mostly because he couldn't hold his weight, carry his own weight outside of being an enforcer kind of heel. Cena has only recently decided to come back to being a heel, and it seems like he hasn't lost a step. It was a little rocky the first time around. Second time around was a step up. Roman, on the other hand, had 4 years to milk the character and give something that his face character and possess something that his face character lacked: charisma. Schoolboy roll? Nope. Irish whip. Tank thrown in the corner. Knee to the face. Oh, the two goons, Wesley and House around with.
Four of these men in the ring.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tyreek and Tyson, trouble.
Anybody can teach you how to break. It's the Motor City Machine Guns. Look at this. This is fantastic.
Shorter version of the guns tactics. Two, nope. Friday, April 4th. Tyson tagged in. Southern blow to the back of Tank. Tag made to Hank.
Take things to the extreme.
Bulldog. Down goes West. But a screw uppercut. I'm Tyreek. Even they haven't matured out of it.
Sure did. Down shorts. But again, it's slowing this pace down. Typically, what the real power take is speed, but they have shown us different signs of themselves.
Bone outs and slam. 1, 2, nope. Heritage Cup matchup next between Lexis King and Javon Evans. Jawbreaker.
Shot there by Tom. Also go back to that, so it really is after that ball, Lexis calmed the troops down and to lead to refocus. It seemed like the whole game changed.
Clothesline. Knocks another off the apron. Clothesline. One's Tank. Overhead belly to belly.
Circus man. Look at the power. Tyreek and Tyson knew what was going on and quickly was able to get the right things up. Information personified by Tyson. Great situational awareness, keeping the matchup alive for his team. All four of these men went season. It's just over. Over 3 weeks away. And now they're going to take things to the extreme.
Oh, no. Oh. Tag, and now this is it for Hank and Tank. Two, done.
Stephanie, are you sure you can defend him? Saw what failed against it and just want to. I am double champion. I will give my word to you, to this women's division, to my home country women. I am La Primera. Fallon, get her much. Stephanie, are you sure we can always be sure? Thank you.
Bitch, it's going to take a miracle for you to get out of this one with the titles in hand. Up next, it's Javon Evans. It's Lexis King. The Heritage Cup on the line.
Irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salt. It's perfect for any flavor your way. What's your way to take it? This is exactly what your mouth has in mind. Hazel-loving, crispy, chocolate, creamy, irresistibly, irresistibly. Mopping is hard work. Only try the Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, 360-degree swivel head things up along baseboards and even behind the toilet. Bucket with the Swiffer Power Mop. I had over $36,000 in debt.
I didn't even know how I was going to buy food for my kids.
I picked up the phone and
Yes.
called National Debt Relief. They were my savior.
National Debt Relief can significantly reduce the amount you owe. Now that I'm out of debt, I feel free, I feel powerful.
I'm doing the things I want to do, singing in a chorus. I'm traveling with my husband. I'm traveling. My family's traveling.
Call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started.
When you see what it's really like, Roxanne touches all. You see why we need Daddy. Down to your washroom and make sure clothes feel stuck up for sun. I do your laundry.
It's a wonderful world. Let's go to Clusters. Unleash your senses.
Sunday, April 6th, the Spotlight Shot for the best talent from across the nation at the 2025 HBCU All-Star Game. It all takes off Sunday, April 6th at 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific.
Be there for the players on all of the race. Now you can watch them practice and qualify live for the NASCAR Xfinity Series live. Friday, WCCB, Charlotte, CW. Guess what? The Charlotte Spring Fair is coming.
Yeah, March 27th through April 6th. Get ready for meltwater food, thrill rides, exciting games, and spectacular shows.
Located at Route 29 Pavilion across from the Speedway.
Log on to charlottespringfair.com for all the details.
Say hello to Zaxby's Southern Fried Shrimp. You can shrimp it on a salad, shrimp it with fingers, or shrimp it in buffalo sauce. At Zaxby's, there's no wrong way to shrimp. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's. With the full crew.
Okay, everyone. Time is running out for our best deals on Ranger. Now, America's best-selling truck for 48 years or series. Now get 2.9% for 72 months plus $10,624 in total savings on select F-150 trucks. Only at your Carolina 14. Guess what? The Charlotte Spring Fair is coming.
Yeah, March 27th through April 6th. Get ready for meltwater food, thrill rides, exciting games, and spectacular shows.
Located at Route 29 Pavilion across from the Speedway.
Log on to charlottespringfair.com for all the details.
Breaking news, Charlotte City Councilman Todd Vaquer stepping down to go work as President Donald Trump's number 2 in the federal transit administration, the latest at 10.
On the road to WrestleMania. Show hooks up on WrestleMania 41 or host the 2021 WWE All-American Ceremony of Pride featuring a team of ESPN Pacific. Show the natural disaster. Triple among others will be live with the Blue Live Theater. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com.
Nathan, Axiom, the last time we saw you two together, you were battling it out against the Hardy Boys at Roadblock. But Axiom, I have to ask you what it was like to go home to Spain and push Gunther to his limits on SmackDown a couple weeks ago.
Well, it was a dream come true. Like as you said, I was a world heavyweight champion to its limits in my home country, in front of my friends, my family. So that's a moment I'll never forget. Hey, me too, amigo, because I wasn't actually invited to that. You know what I mean? But hey, it's time to deliver season home. We talked about this, right? It was supposed to be a surprise, and we know you have a big mouth, so I want to keep it a secret.
Interview with Fraxium at the moment. For those wondering what's going on, it's why I'm tuning it out.
Are you serious? Maybe I was there. You actually would have beaten.
Oh, brother. If this doesn't cause dissension in the ranks with Frazier opening his mouth, saying something stupid like, if Frax, you know, oh shit, here comes Oba. Don't blame him for being pissed. Here comes the Heritage Cup holder, Lexis King, who has basically butchered the rules to his own end. I mean, personally, in fairness, I thought that the Heritage Cup rules were a bit too convoluted, reminding me too much of the global, or was it the grand iteration of of that title of Impact that used to be first the Legends Championship, then the TNA TV Champion, then the King of the Mountain, then the Global, which I think has now been reincarnated as the digital media. And in fairness, thank God they more or less got rid of that damn title, for better or worse. It makes you wonder what shortcuts will Lexis take to hold on to that title, to that trophy. His last defense was against JDC of the System from TNA.
See Lexis King looking over at Javon Evans, remembering that punch went to the face last week in the locker room. Look, Javon Evans has got the attention. In the universe last week. Vaquer, why would anyone listen to the young OG? I mean, it's talented. That this kid is he's prolific. He's got so much talent. But the one thing, he's still a rookie. He's only 20 years old. I mean, you look at him and say, he's got a lot of talent. He's good, but he can't be. I think that's what it is. To that point, Graves, did you ever feel the union, so to speak, when you began in life, every day of my life, to this very day?
Upcoming events this Friday in London. This Friday and upcoming Monday in London for the WWE, SmackDown and Raw, respectively. Nice takedown by Javon. And then next Friday, SmackDown's back in the States as we hit Chicago. Chip up by Javon. King gets free, trying to get free with an elbow shot. And again. Again. Chop. Nice suplex by Lexis. That ends a 9-0 Nick run. Scoop slam by the champion.
The two-time Sunday NXT champion, he certainly did not look happy when he arrived here moments ago. But I want to go back to someone else who wasn't happy earlier tonight. Trick Williams, Evans and Trick seeing eye to eye, but booking has to Trick to hear some of the things.
Back elbow shot. Nope. Carl, quit bitching and get back. Crossbody by Javon. 1, 2, nope. Javon gonna fly. Tope Suicida. He lands on the table. Legs are giving out on that. If he's missed 3 in a row. And Javon gets thrown off the table and into the trophy by Lexis.
This is a force of nature, made with supercharged botanical blends. Our sulfate-free formulas deeply penetrate to boost hair health without the salon natural price tag. Herbal essences.
Blocks the shot into the buckle. Countered by Evans. Swing and miss with a chop. Overhand chop by King. Ow. Two, nope.
Texas was feeling so stuck. Now Texas is a TurboTax expert, doing everything. Now this is Texas, Intuit TurboTax.
And now King choking Evans in the ropes. Evans trying desperately to fire their way back. Irish whip reverse. Drop kick.
Taking it to the champion, Lexis King. King knows got a few shots in it. This is how it's started. It's not the first in the steal. But remember the jaw, how much damage has been done going back to December. Javon Evans is a ball in his body. What do you call that?
Remember, the shoulder wasn't hooked, wasn't down, and a 2 count. Gaining control. Young OG in control. Nice kick. Sick kick. One. What a 5-star. 2. No. Pedigree. Backdrop, no. Evans lands on his feet, but gets nailed with a super kick. Coronation, coronation. Reversed. Wheel kick. And Javon knows he's got to get King back in the ring or he doesn't get the trophy. Javon gonna fly! Uh-oh. Over. Power bomb on the ring frame. What the hell, Oba? And it looks like King's going to retain via a count out thanks to Oba Femi. And he dies. That was bullshit. That was a bullshit ending to a good match. King retains the cup, and now Oba is going to pick the bones of what's left of Javon Evans. Uh-oh. That group of thugs. Evans fighting back against Femi, but they're going to have bigger problems soon. Fall from grace. No, here comes Trent. Oh, freaking really got with the trick shot. Or did he not care?
Is passive progressive. The way Kevin says he always has to help you. Tom doesn't have progressive, so he takes it out on those who do. Switch, you can save hundreds. Think about more like lonely all month. Progressive called me back about the claim up file. Support when you need it. I wonder what that's like. Involves. No, Tom. Don't be passive progressive. This is bad for me. Switch to get good coverage and savings for yourself. Many people swear they've had stuffed crust pizza from Domino's before, so we invited some of them to a little taste test. That was the Domino's stuffed crust that you said you had in the past. Where's the pizza? Domino's has never made a stuffed crust pizza before. Until now. Introducing Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. We didn't just stuff our crust with cheese. We used our delicious pan pizza dough and sprinkled garlic seasoning and Parmesan on top. It's Domino's first stuffed crust pizza. Right for the first time tonight.
I actually tried that one for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
For the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults, Nurtec ODT can provide relief in 2 hours.
Come on, Kat. You missed 5 free throws in a row now, you son of a bitch.
Don't take it allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use, like trouble breathing and rash. Get help if you have trouble breathing, swelling of the face, mouth, tongue, or throat. A common side effect is nausea. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT. It's made. Moisturizing body wash that locks in 4 times the moisturizers of your old body wash. Wow, I have half the ingredients.
Clean moisturizing body wash isn't a myth, it's native.
Prior to the AT&T announced price hikes, a total of 10 times in the past 2 years. Fallon can switch to T-Mobile and get all the benefits that their plan will save 20%. T-Mobile blows the competition away. It's a wonderful world. Let's go close yourself. Unleash your senses.
You don't have to settle for just one delicious dish at all, Barbie. Buy one, get one is here, starting at just $14.99, but only for hurry in and favorites you crave today, and take another home for tomorrow on us.
Just let the maps claw their way back into this.
It's nothing. You've got new Bounty. Bounty is 2 times more reps often, so you can use less, and it holds up better even when wet.
What? She keeps working.
Yeah.
Great. Now, where's that cream from?
Did not come here.
Get more done with one.
Ouch.
We'll set you free.
Caitlin seemed to just vanish without a trace.
She's gone. Somebody different. I want that person to burn.
Here comes Tam Paxley. Lee and Gigi Dolan. Why is someone telling me Shotzi got released? That's for the TNA Tag Team titles this Thursday night on Impact. Although debatably it was aired this past Friday Saturday in the event in the layup of coming out of Sacrifice, but the point still applies in the event in the interludes coming out of Sacrifice, but the point still applies. And they face Metaphor, Lash Legend, and Jakara Jackson. Lash on the right, Jakara on the left. I would love it if it would stop blowing wind outside so I can at least get this thing in with a clear-cut reception. Collar and elbow between Dolan and Jax and Legend. And we got company. It's Zarya and Sol Ruka. Of course, tomorrow night, it's more Tubi on, WWE Evolve on Tubi. For those who don't know what Tubi is this. A free multimedia streaming platform. Nice tag team work by Dolan and Paxley now Bronco Buster by Dolan on Jackson. Invert bow and arrow. Lash is one of the biggest beefy women I've ever come across. Dolan in trouble. Or Paxley, excuse me. Tag mate to Jackson. Lash also made one hell of a accounting for herself a couple of months ago back in the Women's Royal Rumble. Cartwheel elbow. 1, 2. Nope.
So to speak, and for Gigi and Jaida, as we mentioned, they're going to face
2. Nope.
This Thursday, they are banned from ringside.
Sorry. Shots to the body. Nope, didn't get it. Oh, she did. Gigi in. Tag made to Dolan. Into Paxley. Never get straight. Insiguri. Cemetery drive. Cover 1, 2. Yes. I guess Shotzi got released. Either that or she's injured again. Either way.
Hey, just so you know, Don, streets are talking. And they're talking a lot. Are you ready? I'll handle it.
Oh boy.
How you feeling? I said, I'll be all right. The SWAT guys put a pretty good beat down on me. I don't even know who they are. I want intel. I want to know who they are, what's their motive, what's their purpose of what they're doing. I want to know where they're eating before they do it. You understand?
You got it, Don. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, you can count on us. Yeah, I know I can. Let me know what you find. All right? Go ahead. Six. Hold on for a second.
Uh-oh.
You can stay.
No, it's not.
Dark state. Why? You're underboss for a reason. We grew up together. Remember when you were in high school doing rapid signal at Rollers Club game? Yeah. It was Dark state. Yeah, that was. You remember when they tried to pull your card? And I had to step up and convince them to give you boots. I'll leave it to you. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Because I believe in you. Because I trust you. I can always trust you. Right? You can always trust me, T. Always.
I doubt it. And here we go. All ego against Mr. Chase. With Ricky Saints going to sit on this? Maybe for a little observation? I don't know.
So much fun to get to so let's see if that happens again. Avery's always fun, love feeding my emotions, so make sure you guys get your tickets right now.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we
Yep, that one counts.
It's pronounced bitter. Bitter tea. Very mature.
Oh, it didn't count? Because or it did.
She's too.
Smokehouse barbecue sauce paired perfectly with that original filet. And that brown sugar bacon, man, I'm getting hungry.
Don't get to wait for the testimonial.
This is exactly what your mouth and mind. Crispy chocolate. Irresistibly. Jordan still knows that I'm a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed Puffs Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puffs Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. The Booze and Weed deserves Puffs and Weed, America's #1 lotion tissue. The irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salt is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to taking it?
Almost make a difference.
Ain't that the craziest thing? At least 24/7. New episode Thursday at 8, 7 Central. Wake up with Rising with all the weather, news, track, and sports you need to start the day.
Guess what? The Charlotte Spring Fair is coming.
Yeah, March 27th through April 6th. Get ready for meltwater food, exciting games, and spectacular shows.
Located at Route 29 Pavilion across from the Speedway.
Log on to charlottespringfair.com for all the details.
It's replacement window season. You have ugly, hard to open, drafty windows? Now is the best time to buy a new champion. Because when you buy two, you get 2 free. That's Gucci and windows. Get 2 free. I get the thing that you buy 4, you get 4 free. Buy 6, get 6 free. Buy 10, get 10 free.
You get the drill.
Buy 2 get 2 free sale ends soon.
Great job.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
How you will start breathing.
Okay, so it did count. It was was right.
From the straightaways to the hairpin turns, they are designed to be driven.
Comes in out.
And Polestar 3. Start today at your local Polestar space.
Guess what? The Charlotte Spring Fair is coming.
Yeah, March 27th through April 6th. Get ready for mouth-watering food, thrill, exciting games, and spectacular shows.
Located at Route 29 Pavilion across from the Speedway.
Love CharlotteSpring.com for all the details. Breaking news, Charlotte City Councilman Charles Vaquer stepping down to go work as President Donald Trump's number 2 in the Federal Transit Administration, the latest at 10.
Ty, what were you doing? Now you a lob attempt?
7 years. Okay, enough. Let me talk Capital Edge. Honestly, we thought you guys did great. For sure, guys. We've been in this game for a long time. So lots of different teams from all around the world. We definitely think you guys are future champions. But you got to remember, everyone's process is different. Everyone takes a different path there. Sometimes it's short-term pain or long-term gain. There's levels to this, okay? So a couple words of advice. You got to trust your partner. And on top of that, you can't compare yourselves to us. We've been teaming for well over a decade. But you know what? This isn't linear, okay? This is undulating. It took us a long time to get to the top of the mountain, to get to WWE. But within weeks, WWE Tag Team Champions. The most important thing, boys, don't give up. Don't give up. Gotcha. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll get there and we'll see you guys online. We know you appreciate something. We know you appreciate Superstar of the year. And speaking about the show page, so wait, look at this man. It's the sign off. But what about this gentleman? I'm trying to say who is joining us on commentary. Ricky St. Ricky, first and foremost, I just want to apologize for that earlier today. Sean.
Jeez, John, you have to be such an ass. Chase rolling through. 1, 2, nope. Single leg take, double leg takedown, looking for a figure 4. Chase with a hip toss of his own. Continuing to wrench that headlock is Mr. Chase. All right, side headlock, takedown by shoulder block by the champ, by Page, hip toss blocked, monkey flip. Cat's not putting a lot of pressure on his knees; they're giving out. Chase firing back. Forearm shot.
Did you see that? Page said he didn't like outsiders, even though he was the original one.
Kate's gonna fly. Nope. Boot to the face. Clothesline.
We're game for every style.
Let's play chair. I got my favorite chair. Got it. All right, ready? This one rocking chair.
No, let's have the chase longer.
This is chair race. Bobby's Rollins.
Well, there's no rule about how to get my cards. Then they're the bullshit. Yes.
Wow. Got my first chair race.
Every style, every home.
It's a wonderful world. Let's go clusters. Unleash your senses.
24-hour moisturizing body wash that pops in 4 times the moisturizers of your old body wash.
And just 12 ingredients.
That's right. Clean moisturizing body wash. It's named.
Elbow drop by Paige.
We make it easy to buy a car. Improve on your phone.
Now rear chin lock.
Customize your terms. And then you make on your phone until you pay.
Got it.
It's more of a medical sales process.
Paige hanging on to that rear chin lock.
It's the deal on my phone. It's the same deal.
Elbows by Chase. He gets loose. Drop kick by Paige. By Ethan. And a kick out.
Now Texas is having a TurboTax that does your taxes from start to finish. You can check it anytime. Most money back. No time. Now this is Texas. Irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salt is perfect for adding flavor your way.
Okay.
What's your way to take it?
Or not.
Do you own a dishwasher but only use it for storage or as a dryer?
Guess an illegal screen.
Get better results hand washing with your dishwasher and Cascade Complete. Your dish work for you with temperatures up to 140 degrees. Too hot for hands. Some dishwashers even have a sanitizing center. Load pots, pans, and tableware at the bottom with plastic and glassware on top. Cascade removes visible and invisible residue for virtually spot-free and shiny dishes. Switch to your dishwasher and Cascade Complete.
Paige continuing to keep that head and going back to the chin lock.
Crispy, irresistible. Irresistible.
He is not giving Chase any room to breathe, figuratively or literally. Forearm, 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 and elbow shots by Chase. Irish whip. Stuck at the clothesline. Swinging neck breaker by Chase. Shoulder tackle by big elbow tackles by Mr. Chase. Irish whip, reverse, key lock, White Russian. Hey. Hey. Uh-oh, got caught. Took too long. Duck. 1, 2, no! The big question for Fallon, the big question is for Stephanie Vaquer. She's nowhere near 100%. She got beat down by Fatal Influence after she beat Jaida Parker. Bad enough, she got beat down. She got beaten at the hands of Jaida, but that was even worse. 1, 2, nope. Jay's slapping back. Boot to the face. Neck breaker on the apron by Chase. DT! Cover! 1, 2! Nope. Oh, and he gets crotched. Smart move by Paige. Oh, no, not super ego's edge. No, this. Oh, no, you're going to break a man's neck like that. 1, 2. What? Twisted grin, that's it. 1, 2, done. And Paige spin barbs with Saints. And spears from behind. With that North American title. So they're calling themselves the Anxiety. Dark Day. Oh, Dark State. I thought it was Dark Day. That's one of the dumbest names for a faction I've heard. I would have preferred Anxiety Attack. Just saying. Just saying.
everything came together so fast. I was still unsure of a lot of stuff. And definitely the performance right. But yeah, there was that thing that remembered me. I didn't care. I think me and her was way more similar than maybe even today we were.
What kind of pain is Stephanie Vaquer in? And up next, she defends the other half of her titles, the Women's North American title against former champion Fallon Henley.
We're still not sure everyone knows that we're the only site listing agent rather than selling on.
It just me.
Speaking of exposure, Homes.com. We've done your homework.
My kids can't hide anything from me. Especially when they've been using toilet paper that doesn't hold up.
New Charmin Ultra Strong
Has a gummy texture that's more romantically right.
so you can use less.
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
The irresistible blend of mild cherries, lime, and sea salt is perfect for the flavor you want. What's your way? It's a wonderful world. Let's go to Clusters. Unleash your senses. Today, choose it. Disagree us.
We can do that for you.
What? No battle.
Nope. Just a prescription.
Cologuard is an effective and non-invasive colon cancer screening test. False positive and negative results may occur. Those at high risk should use colonoscopy. Skip the trauma. Ask your provider or request Cologuard online.
Hey, Sweetie. Sweetie, you good?
Laundry shaman.
I did. Where's 24/7 sweat protection?
You did this to my kids. Be there for the race before the race. Now you can watch the practice and qualifying laps of the NASCAR Xfinity Series live. Friday at 4:30 WCCB, Charlotte, CW. Before the Charlotte Spring Fair is coming.
March 27th, April 6th. Get ready for Meltwater. Ride, exciting games, and spectacular shows.
Located at Route 29 Pavilion across from the Speedway.
Log on to charlottespringfair.com for all the details. Financially, it takes up some responsibility, so I didn't have to shifts. So it kind of means everything.
Get the education you deserve. A scholarship from Central Piedmont can help you for possibility. Guess what? The Charlotte Spring Fair is coming.
Yeah, March 27th through April 6th. Get ready for Meltwater. Food, rides, exciting games, and spectacular shows.
Located at Route 29 Pavilion across from the Speedway.
Log on to charlottespringfair.com for all the details.
App Store and Google Play.
It's up cooler, but still above average over the next couple of days when high temperatures top out near 80 and when our next chance of rain moves into the forecast. Next.
Let's get started. promo for Backlash, which will go down on Saturday, May 10th in St. Louis.
Right along with local law enforcement, the CW's action-packed unscripted series that gives viewers a raw, unfiltered look into police department across the U.S. 24/7 this May 7 Central right here on the CW. Look, everybody want to talk about Javon, huh? Anybody who can see knows I'm trying to get over. Javon was just, he was collateral damage. You don't get that. Javon was a distraction. Just like any doorman, a distraction. From what I know, everybody's shouting from the back. But I'm the man around here. I'm supposed to be NXT champ. Oba knows that. And Oba, you still the ruler. Do you know what to find? Right here next week.
Wait, Trick, before you go, what do you think about that, Dave?
Yeesh. Trick is really turning the tip to a full-blown heel turn next week. NXT North American title on the line. Shawn Spears will defend against Ricky Saints. Can Spears hold on to the title with the aid of the culling, or will Saints make him a transitional champ? I'm more in line with the former. It's too soon to get the belt off Shawn. Here comes Fallon Henley. She is favoring this. Jasmine Minks on the left, JC Jane on the right. She is like a buzzard, a vulture waiting to pick apart a carcass, which ironically was the way she won the title the first time back at Halloween Havoc. NXT Stand Deliver takes place this Saturday, April 19th at 1 o'clock from the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas, presented by Mobland, streaming, starring Tom Hardy, Helen Mirren, and Pierce Brosnan, this Saturday, streaming this Saturday on Paramount Plus. Here comes a wounded double champ. Yeah, but at least for Book, he only had one title to defend that night. And for those wondering what Vic is talking about, you got to go back to WCW Super Brawl 8 in 1998 when Booker T defended the television title not once, but twice. Once against the model Rick Martel. The first time was against the model Rick Martel. The second time against Chris Benoit. Ow.
From San Fernando, Chile. She is the NXT Women. North American Champion, Stephanie Purchasing just to raise a championship above her head. Booker, to go back to what we were talking about, is it tougher to go back to Matthews, or is it tougher to start
Here we go. Right off the bat, Henley going for those ribs and that lower back.
There's someone in the back of Julia's mind. She's got to be open that she didn't lose her NXT Women's Championship in something that Luke would have lost in his first defense. A lot of us come into tonight talking about standing and living who will be the champion. Who will represent the women's division? No one has successfully defended hook and leg, two different single titles in one. And that is what Vaquer is trying to do here.
And Fallon Henley is just bulldozing the champion right now.
Every movement extra difficult. No matter how skilled you are, whether you fly, whether you grapple, when you're close, it appears to be at this junction. The spell's bad news 100 times.
Super kick is Vaquer trying desperately to fight. 619. And again to the rib cage. We'll find out as this battle continues.
You gotta see this.
Immersive worlds in epic universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort. Last longer, so you can tackle. Irresistible blend of mild cherries, lime, and sea salt. It's perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to take it?
Emo can't help people customize and save hundreds of dollars insurance from Liberty Mutual. You're just a flightless bird.
No, he's a dreamer, Frank.
Vaquer is just being stomped into the ground at this moment. And Henley is going for that rib cage. Cover 1, 2, nope. Yum.
Hey, tell them, hey, this is Sarah Beth, and a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is that zesty barbecue sauce. I love that it was a little sweet, a little
Kick to the gut again.
Mac and cheese. I feel like I tasted the brown sugar bacon first. It was the absolute best combination. Pro tip: 3 sandwiches are always better than 1. You can skip the testimonials.
ABSN, the spotlight shines on the best talent from across the nation at the 2025 HBCU All-Star Game. It's a showcase of skill, a celebration of culture, and a legacy of excellence.
Hammer lock.
It's more than a game.
Like the board's court.
HBCU All-Star Game, Sunday, April 6th at Wendy's, Pacific on the CW.
Take that. Elbow shot. Drew elbow. And again to the rib cage.
She knows how much damage she just inflicted. So there's the rest of the influence on the outside. And for Fallon, Henley, she was outstanding with her. WrestleMania Saturday. Worked the first time, second time. They right now, Stephanie
Vaquer fighting for survival at this point. And again to the ribs goes the challenger. Superplex, but what cost? Arm shot. Eat defeat. But how long until the ribs give out? No way, roll up. And again in the midsection. Samson clutch, leg clutch, cross. No, not this time. Kick to the gut. Give me a break like this. 1, 2, no!
Vaquer's going to be able to muscle up Fallon for the SBB. Not with the ribs in the conditioner. This could encounter right back in.
Vaquer survives! You failed, Henley! You failed! Now go to the back of the line, bitch! Oh, come on! Here comes the cavalry! Jordan Grace! I guess Jordan wants the NXT Women's title. She couldn't care less for the North American one. Jaida Parker!
You think about everyone that we just witnessed. We already talked about Julia. The pressure is rising. The opportunities are shrinking. Who in the women's division will stand and deliver?
We're going to find that out in a couple of weeks. Well, the women in the back sorted out. Let's look at what's going on in the ring. Comment, like, and subscribe. Goodbye. Good fucking night. Bang.